Have you ever wondered how to truly understand the character of those around you? In a world full of distractions and fleeting impressions, it's easy to judge people based on surface-level traits. But if you want to see someone's true character, you need to look deeper. Stoic philosophy offers powerful insights to help you uncover the hidden aspects of people's nature. In this video, we'll explore 5 Stoic-inspired methods to help you see beyond the surface and truly understand those you interact with. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for more Stoic wisdom that can elevate your life and relationships. Ready to dive deeper into the true nature of those around you? Let's get started. 1. Observe their reaction to misfortune. Seneca, in his Letters from a Stoic, writes, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." The Stoics believed that challenges and adversities are the crucibles in which true character is forged. It's easy for anyone to present a polished version of themselves when everything is going well, when they are surrounded by comfort, success, and approval. But life, as it always does, tests us. It throws obstacles, disappointments, and failures in our path. It is in these moments of hardship, when things don't go as planned, that we truly see the depth of someone's nature. The real question is not whether they will experience difficulty, it is how they will respond to it. Do they crumble under pressure, resorting to blame, anger, or avoidance? Or do they rise above, exhibiting calm, resilience, and a willingness to learn from the struggle? When someone faces adversity with grace, without becoming a victim of their circumstances, you are witnessing the strength of their character. True virtue isn't built in moments of comfort but in moments of trial. Those who can remain composed, take responsibility for their actions, and find solutions despite the chaos, demonstrate the Stoic ideal of inner fortitude. Next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, how would your response reflect your true character? And, how do those around you react to difficulties? Are they showing the same composure and resilience? We must also observe how they handle the suffering of others. In moments of collective struggle, do they show empathy, offer support, or retreat into self-interest? Are they willing to stand alongside others in times of trouble, not out of obligation, but out of genuine concern and shared humanity? The ability to face personal misfortune with dignity and extend compassion toward others in distress is one of the most telling indicators of a person's true character. 2. Watch how they treat those who cannot serve them. The Stoics taught that virtue is a matter of internal consistency, not external validation. A person's true character isn't revealed in how they behave when they are surrounded by admirers or when they can benefit from a situation. It is in the quiet moments, with those who cannot offer anything in return, that a person's authenticity comes to light. Marcus Aurelius, despite being emperor of the Roman Empire, was known for his humility and respect toward even the most lowly of his subjects. His actions toward those who had no power over him were a reflection of his deeply rooted Stoic beliefs rooted in justice, fairness, and equality. When we observe someone's behavior toward those who cannot elevate their social status, whether that be the waiter at a restaurant, the cashier at a grocery store, or the janitor cleaning the office, we gain insight into their true values. Do they treat these people with kindness and respect, or do they belittle them, seeing them only as instruments to be used? True character is evident in those who act with dignity and humility toward those they can't manipulate or influence. The Stoics believed that virtue is demonstrated in how one exercises their power, especially over those who are powerless. Think about your own actions today. How do you treat those who can't do anything for you? Do your interactions reflect respect and kindness, no matter their status? Challenge yourself to lead with humility. This is a critical test of integrity. Those who hold themselves with grace when there is no audience to applaud are the ones who possess the moral strength of character. In contrast, someone who only extends kindness when it serves them is revealing the absence of genuine virtue. They may possess charisma, but charisma alone is not enough to indicate true integrity. The Stoics were clear. The best measure of a person's character lies in their ability to treat everyone equally, regardless of their ability to return favor. 3. Notice what they find humorous. Humor is not just a tool for entertainment or a means of escaping uncomfortable situations. It is a window into the deeper recesses of a person's psyche and values. The Stoics knew that humor is revealing. It illuminates how we perceive the world and what we deem worthy of our attention. What a person finds funny can tell you volumes about their sense of morality, their view of the world, and even their level of wisdom. For instance, do they find humor in the misfortune or suffering of others? Do they derive joy from mocking others' flaws, mistakes, or vulnerabilities? Or do they laugh at life's absurdities, at their own imperfections, and at the inevitable struggles that all humans face? The difference between these two types of humor is profound. Laughter that degrades others, that finds pleasure in someone else's pain, or that seeks to elevate the self at the expense of another is not true humor. It is cruelty disguised as wit. The Stoics taught that true humor comes from wisdom and humility. It is rooted in an understanding of life's fleeting nature, the folly of human existence, and the universal nature of our shared vulnerabilities. A person who uses humor to uplift, to soften difficult moments, or to reflect on the imperfections of their own character demonstrates a deeper, more compassionate perspective on life. As you interact with others, consider: what is it that you laugh at? Is it kind, wise, and inclusive? Pay attention to how humor shapes relationships and reveals character. Moreover, humor is an essential tool for the Stoic approach to resilience. In the face of life's inevitable hardships, the ability to laugh at oneself, to find humor even in the darkest moments, is a sign of emotional intelligence and inner peace. It shows a person's ability to not take life's challenges too seriously, to avoid becoming overwhelmed by negativity, and to maintain a sense of perspective. A person who laughs at life's absurdities rather than becoming bitter or resentful is one who has truly grasped the essence of Stoic tranquility. 4. Examine their silence. In an era of constant noise and the pressure to speak out on every issue, silence has become a rare and undervalued gift. Yet, the Stoics understood that silence, properly wielded, is a powerful tool for self-mastery and wisdom. Epictetus, in particular, emphasized the importance of restraint and discipline in speech. He argued that we should speak only when necessary and that words should be used sparingly and with purpose. This is where silence becomes a profound reflection of character. When faced with conflict, difficult conversations, or emotional turbulence, how does a person respond? Do they erupt in anger, speak hastily, or resort to empty chatter? Or do they pause, allowing the weight of the moment to settle, responding with measured clarity? Silence in the face of provocation can be a sign of incredible strength. It is an act of not allowing oneself to be swept away by emotion, of not feeding the fire of conflict with more fuel. In these moments, silence is not an absence but a deliberate choice, a demonstration of self-control. But silence can also be the cowardice of avoidance, of refusing to take responsibility, to speak the truth, or to engage in difficult but necessary conversations. The Stoic understands that silence, when used wisely, can be a powerful tool for reflection, growth, and peace. But silence born out of fear or apathy reveals weakness and the lack of moral courage. Take a moment to reflect. How often do you choose silence when faced with conflict? Do you use it as a tool for calm, or as an excuse to avoid responsibility? In relationships, silence often speaks louder than words. Do they remain quiet when they should speak up? Do they remain passive when their principles are at stake? Or do they use silence as a way to retreat into comfort, avoiding the discomfort of truth and accountability? True character is evident in the way a person responds to silence, whether they use it to find clarity, to listen deeply, or to avoid responsibility altogether. 5. Notice what they praise and what they condemn. Our values are not only reflected in the actions we take but in what we admire and what we reject. A person's moral compass can be seen in what they elevate and what they criticize. The Stoics believed that we are shaped by what we admire, and thus, the things we praise and condemn give us profound insight into our character. For example, do they celebrate ambition and the pursuit of power above all else? Do they prize material wealth or status over integrity and kindness? Do they admire those who dominate others, or do they revere the humble, the patient, and the wise? A person's admiration reveals their deepest desires and what they are willing to sacrifice to attain it. Similarly, what a person condemns can reveal their moral stance. Do they decry selfishness, injustice, and cruelty? Or do they overlook such behaviors in favor of personal gain or social convenience? The Stoics taught that it is not enough to be virtuous in isolation. True virtue requires us to challenge and condemn vice wherever we find it. By watching what someone condemns, what they refuse to tolerate, we gain insight into their understanding of right and wrong, of moral courage and moral indifference. Consider the next time you see someone praising or condemning. Are their values aligned with your own? Are they raising up those who truly exemplify virtue? Reflect on your own choices and the values you lift up and reject. True character is not found in fleeting emotions or superficial judgments. It is cultivated over time, through consistent choices that reflect one's principles. The Stoics believed that virtue is a lifelong pursuit, and to uncover the truth of someone's character, we must look not just at their words, but at the long arc of their actions, their reactions to hardship, the way they treat others, what they laugh at, how they respond to silence, and what they choose to praise or condemn. If you're committed to uncovering true character in yourself and others, begin today. Watch, listen, and observe with a deeper, more reflective mindset. As you do, remember that every person you meet is a reflection of your own potential for growth. Understanding someone's true character is not something that happens overnight. It takes observation, reflection, and the application of timeless wisdom. By using the Stoic methods we've explored, you can navigate relationships with clarity, confidence, and true insight into those around you. If you found these Stoic principles helpful, like this video and share it with someone who could benefit from a deeper understanding of the people they interact with. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let us know how you uncover true character in your own life. Stay tuned for more content to help you grow and live with purpose. Subscribe for more, and remember, true wisdom comes from applying what you learn. Take these principles into the world, and start seeing people for who they truly are.